Well, usually there aren't many people who are vegetarians, or there aren't many people who eat only meat. So is it better to be a vegetarian or a meat eater? So hi everyone, my name is Nani, and today I will talk about the motion. Is it better to be a vegetarian or a meat eater? So in my opinion, I think that it is much better to be a meat eater. So I will talk about two reasons why I believe so. Now for my first point, I believe that being a vegetarian is kind of boring. So when you are a meat eater, you can still be allowed to eat like vegetables, or you can eat fruits and other things, and you can eat meat too. But when you're a vegetarian, you can't even eat meat, and usually meat is something that people enjoy most. When you are a vegetarian, you can only like eat meats that are from animals, like meat like plant-based meat or something sort of meat like that. You won't be able to eat fresh meat or meat from animals. So I think it's kind of boring to eat that. And eating only vegetables and fruit and some other things, no meat at all, well, I think it's kind of boring. But if you are a meat eater, you can eat anything. You can eat anything that you want to do. You want to eat. You can eat vegetables if you want to, or you can eat like fruit, and you can eat meat. But being a vegetarian means that you can't eat meat. So my second reason is that eating just vegetables, like eating too much vegetables, is kind of unhealthy. So people think that if we eat a lot of healthy things like vegetables or a lot of fruit, then it will give us more vitamins, or it will give us more nutrition. But studies have shown that eating too much of something that is good is bad. It leads to something that is bad. But if you are a vegetarian, then you have to eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit, a lot of rice, or a lot of other things. So you won't be able to eat meat. You will have to eat a lot of something. And usually that something would be vegetables, because when you're a vegetarian, vegetables is the main thing that you eat, and losing meat means that you will lose a lot of fat and those kind of things, those kind of nutrition in meat. Well, you have to eat vegetables to put into that loss, to that loss of nutrition from meat. So it means that you will be eating a lot of vegetables, and too much of vegetables and too much of fruit leads to something bad. But I believe that being a meat eater, when you eat meat, then you can eat meat. You can eat as much meat as you want, because eating meat is kind of normal as long as you eat vegetables and fruit and other things as well. You shouldn't eat too much of anything. But being a vegetarian means that you have to eat a lot of vegetables. Now, in conclusion, I strongly believe that we shouldn't eat too much vegetables, and we shouldn't be a vegetarian. We should only be a meat eater, which means that we can eat anything we like. We can eat both vegetables and meat and fruit and all sorts of things. But being a vegetarian is kind of keeps you in a boundary. Like you won't be able to pass the boundary to eat meat. So that is all about my opinion of being a vegetarian and being a meat eater. So that's all, and thank you for listening.